Hello, this is Emily, and I'd like to welcome you to this Uni-edit video. How do peer reviewers deal with poor English? Sometimes peer reviewers report back to the journal editor that a paper is too difficult to understand in places. Other papers lack clarity, but the peer reviewer is able to decipher the author's intended meaning. Reaching the review stage generally reflects positively on the clarity of the English. Nevertheless, the peer reviewers do experience frustration when papers are written in unclear English. If your paper has terrible English, it will be desk rejected, meaning it doesn't reach the peer review stage. This is because, one, it makes the paper automatically unprepared for publication, and two, it can take some time for the author to improve his or her written English. The poor English in the paper is not likely something that can be remedied over the course of the peer review process. Additionally, difficult English makes the peer reviewer feel that the author is not respecting their time, quote, because I have to struggle to understand what they are talking about, end quote. And that poor writing by an author from any country can make good research hard to follow. Another peer reviewer has reported that if the style of writing is inappropriate for the journal, she questions why the paper has been submitted to the specific journal and why the journal editor has sent it out for review. That is the bad news. One peer reviewer explained that, quote, poor quality of writing will detract from the quality of the paper, and it would definitely need to be addressed, and therefore revisions would always be required in such a situation. However, the extent of the revisions will also depend on the quality of the research and the arguments contained in the paper as a whole. While authors do not need to possess mastery of the English language, they must be able to write clearly and concisely and employ the assistance of a professional English editor, either in advance of submission or after requested by the peer reviewers or journal editor, and in some cases both before and after. We hope you enjoyed this tip. Once again, this is Emily from Uni-edit. Have a wonderful day.